Now, here's Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca with your live Pinpoint Doppler 12 Futurecast.
We'll get to the latest on Irma in a few minutes. State of emergency declared in Florida, evacuating the Florida Keys right now. In the meantime, technically, according to the calendar, it's still summer. Boy, it felt that way this afternoon, soaring to 84 degrees today in Providence, mid and upper 70s along the coastline, Taunton 81, New Bedford 79. Starting tomorrow through Friday and the weekend, we're going to cool things down. It's not sweater weather, but we'll start to get temperatures, daytime highs more in the low to mid 70s. In downtown Providence, skies are partly cloudy, breezy, dry to comfortable night. 72, no rain, at least not yet. Southwest breezes have been active all day. Humidity creeping up at 87%. So the threat tracker now and throughout most of the overnight is low, but starting tomorrow morning through really all of Wednesday night, we'll bump it up to yellow. Showers are likely, which in itself is no big deal, but some of these showers are going to be locally heavy, at times some thunderstorms, and they'll sort of be off and on. If you catch a downpour, in a low-lying street, storm drain clogged up, you can get some localized minor street flooding. So it's the reason why we have the Pinpoint weather alert. It's more of a heads up, especially in terms of travel, both tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, and even into tomorrow evening. And then back to better weather, at least the second half of Thursday, though I do think we'll start things off wet Thursday morning. Satellite and radar composite shows the clouds starting to stream in. Some dying rain showers out across the Connecticut River Valley. This is ahead of a cold front. You see all this moisture off to our west and south, and here's that blue line as the cold front. And this will slow down as it approaches the area. It'll be the mechanism for scattered showers and some thunderstorms. Again, heavy at times, not out of the question from tomorrow morning through early Thursday morning. 1 to 2 inches of rain in some spots. Let me show it to you hour by hour on Futurecast. We'll start off this evening right about now. It's pretty nice. Low 70s. Overnight tonight, the clouds streaming in. And then notice the nature of the precipitation. This is 8 o'clock in the morning in the upper 60s to low 70s. Rather than a solid area of green and yellow indicating widespread, no matter where you go kind of rain, it's kind of scattered and isolated. So scattered showers and thunderstorms. But take note of the colors. 1 o'clock in the afternoon, this orange and red indicating some downpours and some thunder. So while one town there's not much going on, next town over there's a downpour and some thunder. So it's kind of off and on throughout the afternoon and into the early evening hours. This is 9 o'clock. It'll be warm and humid with the temperatures in the 70s. So your Futurecast tomorrow morning, scattered showers, heavy at times. Be mindful of that for the morning commute. It may take some extra time. Reduced visibility. Temperatures already at 70. And then during the afternoon, we're looking at temperatures in the mid 70s at least. Scattered showers, isolated thunderstorms, and again, heavy at times. Take a look at Hurricane Irma. You see South Florida here, Cuba, the Caribbean, and you can see the eye of the storm right in there. You see the symmetry with the satellite picture. It's almost like a perfect circle, and that includes the eye as well. Unfortunately, this is a well-developed classic example of just a real powerhouse hurricane. Latest from the Hurricane Center, winds of 185. Now, the new information from the National Hurricane Center, I'm still waiting for it in the weather office. It comes in about half hour to 45 minutes, but nothing really expected to change. It'll still be a Category 5 hurricane. Watches and warnings from San Juan all the way through Cuba right now. No watches or warnings yet for Florida, but that will change by the end of the week. All of these lines right in here represent different computer model forecast tracks. And notice they're all kind of clustered together, west, northwest. And then once we get to South Florida, the storm starts to turn north towards the Florida Peninsula. So when we average this whole thing out, the official track, at least so far, and this is always subject to change, from the National Hurricane Center, takes the storm west-northwest over the next several days, and then dangerously close to South Florida by the weekend as a major hurricane. Where that turn to the north happens, whether it's on the west coast of Florida or the east coast, remains to be seen. If it's the east coast of Florida, then it makes the forecast more interesting for the Carolina coastline. So while this is certainly no concern to us here in New England now through the weekend, I wouldn't write it off. It still bears watching beyond next weekend, so stay tuned. In the meantime, we've got our scattered showers and thunder for tomorrow. Morning showers Thursday, drier in the afternoon. Looks dry for the Patriots game Thursday night. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are dry and cool with temperatures in the lower 70s. So at times, the rain coming down heavy and some thunder, so be careful.
So we get dumped on, but then the weekend looks real nice.
Yeah, it looks kind of fallish.
Okay, thank you, Tony. Coming up.